Hey guys, Joe Onit coming back in with another battle replay here on Total War Rome 2. We have a 3v3 siege, but this is not just a regular 3v3 siege on the settlement of Bertigala. This is actually a tournament round in the Campus Martius Discord, I believe it is called. I will try and make sure to see if I can get a link for that Discord down in the description below. But this is one of the several rounds. This tournament's been going on for a very long time. I am not very up to date on what's going on in this tournament. I do know that the attack, this is battle number 1 between these two teams. We have the attackers here is the team of Random X, and the defenders here are the team of Ghost Legion. Like I said, this is the settlement of Bertigala, so welcome back to the land of sieges. Now, this is usually not where people attack from. Usually you would see people attack from this side of the settlement. It's a lot more open, a lot easier to get inside the settlement at least. So we'll have to see how this works out. Yeah, 39 minutes, almost 40 minutes of a battle replay. I'm just going to kind of go over the army comps as I usually do. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you do like the content. If you're new here, thank you very much for coming to check out my content. If you do enjoy the content, please make sure to hit that like button as well, and feel free to drop a subscription to the channel. But okay, let's take a look at Random X. We will start off here with Kush, who's being commanded by Willow. From what we can see, he is bringing with him 7 units of Shoto warriors, 2 armored Shoto warriors, a slave infantry, and a giant ballista. And we have Carthage next to him being commanded by Bloody Stranger, who is, from what we can see, bringing 3 units of the Samnite warriors, 3 Libyan infantry, 3 of the Gaelic warriors, 1 late Libyan hoplite, and he has a giant ballista as well. And then we have Gete being commanded by Hermes. Hermes is bringing 4 units of the Axe warriors, 5 noble swords, one of those being his general. 2 units of the heavy spears. Yes, 2 units of heavy spears right there on the tower. He does also have a ballista and 4 units of the Dacian heavy bowmen. Getting on to the defender side, we will start off, actually, defenders are kind of all grouped up together, so it's actually looking very good to see a lot of good teamwork here on the part of the Ghost Legion, so I'm actually really excited to see how well they are able to work together. I've actually covered these guys in previous tournaments before, so I'm actually really interested to see how well they are still meshing as a team. But we will start off with Egypt, who's being commanded by Lenski. He is bringing with him 6 units of the Galatian swords. He has 2 units of the Galatian Royal Guard, 3 Levi Thoreos spears. His general is a unit of the Royal Peltasts. He has 3 Cretan archers and 1 unit of the Rhodian slingers. Then we will start with, then we'll get into, I should say, Boei, who's being commanded by Alfar Ragnarsson. He is bringing with him 7 units of the Sword Followers, 6 Celtic Warriors, 2 Levi Freemen, a General Oathsworn, and his archers are 4 units of the Celtic Bowmen. And then finally we have Arverni, one of my favorite factions. Arverni being commanded by Aza 4, maybe? I don't know, I think I just said the same name 3 times in a row, but you'll be able to see at the end there to see who his name, her name is. I don't know. So Asia is bringing with him or her 6 units of the Chosen Swords, 3 Celtic Warriors, 2 Oathsworn, one of those being his general, 3 units of Levi Freeman, and 4 units of the Gallic Hunters. Like I said, about 40 minutes of a battle replay, and I wanted to wait and start it because they're starting so close to the walls. Usually, like I said, you see the attackers on the opposite side, so it takes a little while for everybody to get to the walls. I figured since they were on this side, maybe it wouldn't take as long. We have some of the mercenary Gallic warriors moving up. Is there a ram over here? Is there a ram over here, or is he just moving them into the woods? Ah, they are just being placed into the woods there, so they did not actually bring a ram over here, which they are just going to rely on all of these towers. Okay, that should actually be pretty interesting to see. We do have Arverni starting to fire a volley. Looks like he's trying to hit into some of these noble swords. Definitely a fantastic target to try and get rid of. These guys are very good. 43 melee attack, 45 weapon damage, 36 charge bonus, 67 melee defense, and their armor is 80. They do also have shield wall and a headhunt. I think that's discipline, or Inspire. I don't remember. I think that's actually Inspire because they're noble swords. I'm pretty sure they have the Inspire trait. So definitely not a bad unit to try and get rid of. But, oh, no, we have Arverni starting to fire now into these Gallic hunters here. Probably just going to try and lessen the amount of units that are going to be, or men that are going to be coming up into the wall initially. Getting some good shots in here. Late Libyan Hoplites and the Gaelic Warriors being stacked up pretty tight. 36 kills for him so far. Let's see what Boei is firing at. Boei is taking some shots in through the woods over here. Looks like he's trying desperately to get to the Kush artillery, but the artillery is being hidden fantastically for Kush and Carthage. So very well done here by the attackers, using all of their towers to protect their artillery pieces there. Gette's wall artillery is still way back over here. He has not... Oh, actually, he's got 11 kills. Where is he shooting at? Oh, he must be manually firing with this, or was firing with this artillery, as there's no towers in front of them. Let's see, where did he get shots in on? No, 160 there, 153, so he's firing. He was firing down over here. You can see a couple of men lost down on that side. But Carthage is pressing up their late Libyan hoplite units still. This mercenary Gaelic warrior unit starting to take a little bit of losses, not a whole lot. And we do have some of the slave infantry now climbing up. They're going to silence the Celtic ballista there for Arverni. Pretty good, 63 kills, but they're not killing the unit just yet. Perfect timing there by Egypt to send that unit of the Galatian swords up here. It's going to delay the slave infantry from getting to the ballistic crew. You can still see they have 4 men still in that ballistic crew. So good eye there by Egypt. And they're actually breaking the unit of the slave infantry, so they still have control of their ballista, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, the ballistic crew looks like actually been taken off. Yeah, there's 3 left now. They're starting to lose. I think maybe if he wanted to continue firing, he might have wanted to leave that unit of Celtic warriors in there. But the ballistic crew still has 3, so it still can be used if they're able to get back up onto that into that wall artillery. Back over here, though, yeah, this wall artillery was taken over. Yeah, they're dead. Gone. The Boei artillery has been taken control. They are dead. This late Libyan hoplite unit now just being surrounded by some Celtic warriors, and there they go. Pretty much instantaneously routing. Not too bad, but oh, here comes some artillery fire. Who is that? Who is that? Is that Carthage? Or is that Kush? Don't know. Did not see. We have the Getae artillery firing now, though. Get it. Ooh, good shot there. Getting some good hits in onto some stacked up units for the defenders. Celtic Warriors, Levy Freeman, 2 units of Celtic Warriors and a Levy Freeman here stacked up. So good opportunity. Great shots getting in there. Got a couple of kills. We actually have, what is this? Oh, Gaelic Warriors outside of the settlement. I thought that was the unit that was kind of stuck on the tower there, as that does happen sometimes. But he's just going to continue firing in onto this unit of Levy Freeman. I want to hold that ammunition, wait for a little bit better of a target, because pretty sure even these Gaelic Warriors here would be able to destroy a unit of the Levy Freeman. Or is he going to start firing at this wall section, maybe? Maybe that's what he's been firing at, and the shots have just been off. Nice little bounce shot there, 34% now for this wall. Let's see, Kush is starting to move up the rest of his towers. Another good shot there, up to 41%. Now this is a little bit, hold on a second. I feel the need that I need to say this. So I see this happen a lot. It actually happens to me quite often, but I think I figured out a way for this tower thing to stop happening, where there's towers, you move them up and they stop and they start turning and everything. If you just grab them all and drag them out like you would a regular infantry unit, you just right click, hold it down, and then let it go, and they'll all move up together. I've seen that actually makes the towers less often to do that little spinny number thing that they do sometimes. So feel free, you guys can give it a try, give it a go. It works for me. Like I said, it seems that it lessens the time of the towers doing that little spinneroony thing. But okay, wall is still being fired down here by Getae. I'm guessing that's Getae still firing there. Oh no, it's not. I think it's Carthage. Who's firing? Oh, it is Carthage. So that's actually leaving Getae still have a ton of ammunition. This wall section is getting ready to come down. Pretty slow attack. Kush is waiting, which is definitely a good idea. As you see, Getae starting to form up some more of his infantry here. A couple of units of his Axe Warriors. He's brought all 4 of his units of Dacian Heavy Bowmen closer to the wall there. But, okay, let's see what is going on. Carthage has actually held back his units as well. So here we go, some Axe Warriors making their way towards the breach. Still a lot of Boii back over here. Now, again, if you guys are not aware, this is the town center. Right there. So if you guys did not know that, now you do. If you're still watching at this point of the video, if you haven't started skipping around, which, yeah, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. The view is a view. Watch time is watch time. So thank you guys very much for the continuous views and watch time and everything for my videos. And I just want to take this opportunity as the battle is just really starting to get ready to go. Side of those couple of units that landed. I'm going to be coming out with some more content, different types of Total Wars. I'm planning on getting some more 12-12, maybe some ROM battles, or Rise of Mordor battles, maybe some other Total Wars. I don't know. I might try and start getting some Napoleon out, maybe an Empire battle here or there. More Thrones of Britannia hopefully is on the way, modded and vanilla. So hopefully in 2021 I will have a lot more of a broadened spectrum of the Total War series on my channel. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I know that the majority of what I have covered is Rome 2 sieges, but I feel like maybe I should start branching out just a little bit more. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. But here we go. Some of the Dacian heavy bowmen getting some volleys up and down into these Celtic warriors. Going to start firing at them. Are they going to get up on the wall and get some javelins off? They are firing their javelins. Oh, they're firing at the tower. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Now, see, this I don't agree with. I think that the windows, these openings here, those javelins should have gone through, but you can see clearly that they are just stuck in nothing. Open space. I've always found that funny. Like, these ones are stuck, obviously, in the towers themselves. Actually, that's a lot of power to get it through there, but look at that. They magically disappear. Okay. So I'm glad I was starting to describe that. Anyway, they seen heavy bowmen. Are we still volleying? We are not, but I do still hear artillery firing. Carthage is still firing his artillery. Looks like he might still be manually firing. Oh, no, it's just open fire now. So he used the ammunition he needed to use to get that wall section down, and now he's just going to start volleying into the settlement there. Sorry about that. But here we go, getting some more good shots down over here. These Celtic warriors down to 133. Levi Thureo's spears have lost 11 men so far. But a pretty slow attack so far. Kush is now starting to finally move some towers forward. Actually, we have another wall breach over there. I believe that was Kush that did that. 56 kills so far for his artillery, 51 for Carthage, and Getae here with 71. I think Getae is out, actually. Yeah, it looks like Getae might be out of ammunition. Carthage is still loading. Okay, he still has ammunition, and it definitely looks like Kush has another shot there loaded with all of their ballistas. But here we go. This is kind of scary. I will not try and shy away from that at all. That is a lot of Shotel warriors. A lot of Shotel warriors. 7 units of Shotels, 2 units of armored Shotels. That's gonna be pretty nasty. That's gonna be a task for these Celtic warriors and barbarians to contain this type of armored infantry that's going to be coming in, because we all know that Kush is very, very, very disgusting. They're not, I don't want to say they're OP because they're not, but their armor piercing is really high. Really, really high. So, and unfortunately, these Levi Freemen, well, they're not wearing any armor. I mean, they have a 45, but I think that's because of the shield, as you can see. Most of them aren't even wearing shirts. So, yeah, not a whole lot of armor there. More of the Shotel warriors climbing down, getting into some of those Galatian swords there for Egypt. Is that Galatian swords for Egypt? It is, and here we go. Good column up, getting through into yet another unit of the Celtic warriors there for the defenders. They are starting to take some losses pretty quickly. The Levi Thureo spears look like they're trying to get some volleys down. Ooh, actually good shooting down here onto these Nubian bowmen. Try and get rid of them as fast as possible. And they're doing it from range, which is perfect. Actually, really, really fantastic job chasing these Nubian bowmen away. Now, this is starting to crumble pretty quickly, actually. Levi Freeman there for Arverni have now shattered. or routed at least, but they're going to shatter. There's only like 40 of them left in that unit, 47. But here we go. This maybe is promising. More Levi Thoreo spears. Probably going to start trying to get some volleys in onto this Shotel warrior unit that's actually losing. Arverni sending over a unit of his chosen swords. Oh, actually good. That was awesome. Well done there by Egypt, getting some good side and flank volleys in onto that Shotel warrior unit. Now routing. Great job there with that unit. 32 kills already, but these Shotel warriors now starting to pour into this settlement. Let's get back over here, see how Gete is dealing with Arverni. Doing pretty well. Axe warriors here, 56 kills, starting to rout one of the units of Levi Freeman. You could just see the, oh my god, the unstoppable, just archer fire. Relentless, there we go. The relentless amount of arrows that were just coming in there. It looks like the Dacian heavy bowmen have stopped firing for now. But there was a lot of, oh no. Oh, mercenary axe warriors using their javelins and they're throwing them into the wall. That's rough. That is rough. Carthage now making his way into the settlement. We have some Libyan infantry taking on a unit of Celtic warriors. Libyan infantry should have that in the bag pretty easily. Back over here, though, these Libyan infantry? No, Samnites. Oh, wow, he charged his Samnites in this early in the battle. So he is trying to just spearhead his way through this front line. Doing a pretty good number against the Levi Freeman. Galician swords have moved over as well. They are getting beat up as well. But we do have some of the Cretan archers and Gallic warriors, Gallic hunters here getting some great volleys up and down into these Samnites. 12 out of that unit so far. This unit here has lost 21. 96 kills, though. This unit here with 31 kills. This Levi Freeman unit is about to break. Do we have anything here? The defenders are actually, okay, so we have a unit of chosen swords starting to make their way forward. I was going to say that is going to be become a pretty big problem. One of these Samnites could easily have gone to this way. The other unit could have come here, but good to see that Arverni is sending a unit of chosen swords to get down there and try and continue to hold this gap, or hold this street, I should say. We have all of Kush's archers up front, 2 units of the Nubian bowmen, 2 units of the Royal Kushite archers. Great archers. Fantastic units of archers there. Look at Gete here, getting a unit of his axe warriors up on the wall. Looked like he was going to try and wall walk down to get into maybe this next unit of Galician swords, or to try and maybe get into the back of this chosen swordsman unit. Gete is doing a pretty solid job so far, making their way in on the settlement over here. Carthage teaming up with Gete just finished off that one unit of the Celtic warriors that were there, which not 100% surprising. But this Libyan infantry taking a lot of archer fire, actually. Again, who is firing in this direction? Is it these guys? Let's see. Let's wait for a volley. I did see arrows coming over here. Who's firing? Did they stop maybe? No, they're still firing over here. I don't see where the arrows are coming from. A lot of the arrows coming in this direction. Actually, yep, Samnites did break through. They did break that unit of Levi Freeman, starting to get into these chosen swords. Currently still holding, actually good positioning again with the archers by the defenders, getting some great shots in onto the backs of this unit of Samnite warriors. Very well done so far. Just see those arrows come flying down. I think that they just waver. Yeah, they're routing. Now they're routing. They were wavering, but we do have another unit of Samnites. 2 more units of Samnites actually here. Is Kush going to start making their way around, or is Kush going to continue working over here against Arverni and Egypt? Looks like he is. We have a small unit of Chota warriors getting involved there. Looks like some of them are trying to break through this Levi Freeman unit. Armored Chota warriors have moved up. Where? Oh, wow. Actually, Kush is getting beaten up pretty good. He's only got 3 units of his regular Chota warriors left. There's 2 units of armored Chotels still sitting outside the settlement, waiting to make their way inside. See how Gete is still pushing over here. Carthage has a unit of these Gaelic warriors here. We're getting ready to throw a volley in onto these Galician swordsmen, maybe. Some more Celtic warriors making their way up. Oh, good shot there. Is that Gete? Yes, it is. Gete getting some volleys in with his artillery. Levi Thoreo spear unit here down to 70 men. Levi Freeman for Bowie down to 114. This Levi Freeman unit taking a lot of damage. We're going to see some Levi Freeman from Bowie starting to make their way forward. Maybe going to try and get some volleys in. Some more of the Gaelic warriors now making their way up onto the wall there for Carthage, and they are just getting skewed. Look at, oh God. Look at that. All of that had to hurt. That really had to hurt. Look at that guy. Oh, he's still dying. He took one right to the chest, and just more. Oh, my God. Woo! Yeah, that unit pretty much just got annihilated. 80 of them got shredded right there by those Levy Freemen. Great job. They're still firing. This front line is starting to lose, though. Celtic Warriors starting to waver. Chosen Swordsman here still holding pretty good so far. There's Dacian Bowman starting to get some shots off again, though. Is that Dacian Bowman? She's firing there. Is it Cretans? No, this unit of Dacian. Okay, so the heavy Bowman over there getting some volleys up and down into these Arverni and Boii forces that are continuously trying to hold here. Tower is still under control for the defenders. Let's see back over in the center here, though. Oh, Sam Knights crushing through, getting into another unit of the Chosen Swordsmen. Do have some of the Shotel Warriors here. Arverni still trying to do his best in holding this corner. Doing a pretty good job so far, though. Some Celtic Bowmen getting some volleys. We have another unit of Celtic Bowmen there, getting some volleys in onto this Shotel Warrior unit. Trying to use angles as best as they can. So these 4 units of Celtic Bowmen, hopefully they don't end up getting cut off. I don't think they will, though. I think he's going to be able to hold pretty well. We have another unit of Celtic Warriors right there in case they are needed to press forward. But I'm worried about all of this. This back here worries me. These 4 units of Noble Swords, along with the Noble Sword General, which he has... There he is. He's up by the wall. Okay. Didn't see him there for a moment. But so far, the attack is going well. I'd say so far, the attack and defense is pretty good. The defenders are holding with their, for the most part, with their cheaper units. Levy Freeman, Celtic Warriors. I mean, Arverni's got some of his Chosens up in battle already. I don't think he brought as many Celtics as his Boii counterpart did. Yes, Boii ally had brought with him 6 units of the Celtic Warriors. Arverni only brought 3. But he did, by sacrificing that, he does have 2 units of Osworn. So that is going to be something for the attackers to have to contend with at some point. Armored Shotel Warriors now starting to make their way in. Getting in behind this unit of Libyan infantry. We're actually doing a really great job against these 2 units of Chosen Swords. This Chosen Swordsman now down to 18 men, 159 kills. We actually have Boii Celtic Warriors starting to volley at the Archer Tower. I guess he just does not want to give up this tower. He held it for as long as he possibly could. We have some Nubian Bowmen volleying up and down, and look at this blob of archers here for the defenders. A lot of Celtic Bowmen standing here, a unit of the mercenary Rhodian Slingers as well, being volleyed down upon by 2 units of the Nubian Bowmen. So great job there by Kush, getting some good kills here. Down to 91, 77, 82. The Rhodian Slingers down to 96, so pretty good job there. Boii pressing up another unit of his Celtic Warriors over here. The tower now on fire, so they don't have to worry about this corner as much. They can lose this corner now if they need to or if they want to. It won't really count that much against them, aside of giving the attackers another foothold inside the settlement. Let's get back over onto this side, see how Getae and Carthage are doing against Boii. Another unit of the Egyptian Galatian swordsmen making their way forward. Oh, 2 units of Galatian swordsmen making their way forward. This unit is pretty beaten up, though. Only 61 men and 66 kills. Charging in now by getting immediately up to 75. Wow. That was crazy. They charged in at the perfect time. Just got 7 or 8 kills immediately. That was awesome to see. Let's see what's going on back over on this side. Still Sam Knight. Now we're Libyan infantry. The Sam Knights all break. I don't know. We still have Sam Knights around somewhere. There's a unit of Sam Knights there. And I think that's the final unit of Sam Knights that are left, unless they're back over here. Oh, there they are. 1 unit of Sam Knights there. Okay, so he does still have another couple. Not a bad thing at all. Levi Thureo's spears trying to hold this front against these Libyan infantry. Not going to look too good. Some Galatian swordsmen pulling away. We do have a unit of Gaelic hunters or Gaulic hunters in melee. Only 65 kills. I wish there was a way like with Thrones of Britannia, if you hold down the spacebar, you can see even during the replay how much ammo the artillery and archers range units still have. But unfortunately in World 2, that is not an option. Hopefully they are out of ammunition, though, being up on the front line. They are losing decisively against this Libyan infantry and heavy spears for Getae, who have now moved in as well. Getae is really starting to press over here. Mercenary Axe Warriors doing pretty well. This unit here with 110 kills, 81 for that unit, and the Heavy Spears over here with 53. But a lot of archer fire coming in. Actually, are these Gallic Hunters firing? They are not currently firing. The archer towers are just having a field day in on these Getae soldiers. Let's take a look here. See how the archer tower, look at the, yeah, that's great. Archer tower doing a great job. Getting some good kills in on the flanks. Gaelic Hunters not firing. Gallic Hunters not firing. I keep calling them Gaelic, Gallic, whatever. They are not firing. We do have the Osworn that have moved up for Arverni. One of his units of Osworn pressed up and started murdering these Axe Warriors and Heavy Spears. Not a problem at all. Libyan infantry for Carthage going to start making their way forward. Going to try their hand against these Osworn. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. 41-36, 51-75 against 48-45, 69-80. So the Osworn is definitely a better unit than the Libyan infantry, but a lot of javelins coming in there, along with a unit of the noble swords right behind the Libyan infantry there for Getae. But here we go. More archer fire coming in and hitting the unit they need to kill quickly. Noble swords turning around. Ooh, they're going to take some shots. Actually, no, they didn't turn that far. Okay, good. Osworn here, 135. Libyan infantry immediately down to 138. Taking some more losses. The tower's doing a great job. The defenders are about to recapture this tower. That's going to help them out tremendously. Let's get back over on the other side. Look at how far forward Carthage and Getae have pressed, but good positioning. Look at that. Oh, that was big. Cretan archers getting some great volleys in onto the flank of these Heavy Spears and the Libyan infantry, but the attackers again, 2 units here of the Nubian bowmen getting great volleys into this front unit of the Cretan archers. Do have the Celtic bowmen making their way. Looked like they were going to try and move up and try and help break these Libyans and the Heavy Spears, but Heavy Spears have now routed. 55 men left in that unit. They may come back. Celtic bowmen are going to start trying to get some volleys in onto these Libyans. Might not be the greatest of... Actually, no, that is a pretty good angle. They are getting some pretty good kills. Libyan infantry here now down to 34 men left, so good job there by Bowie. I wasn't sure how good of an angle that was going to be coming straight across here. I wasn't sure if maybe he was going to get some kills on the back of the Osworn, but it seems that he did a really good job there with the positioning, so good job there, Bowie. Back over on this side, the Osworn now starting to lose, yeah. They're going to start taking some hits. Libyan infantry are definitely commanding that battle along with the Mercenary Axe Warriors who have moved forward. Osworn still holding though, 150 kills, 70 men left in the unit. You know, the unit of the Galatian swords right behind them. Might not be a bad idea to cycle them out, as we do have the Axe Warriors pulling away and now the noble swords are going to pull in. Definitely need a beefier unit to come over here. Hopefully maybe some of these sword masters or sword followers will start making their way around. There is a ton back here. All 7 units of the sword followers still back there in the reinforcement lines for the defenders. Osworn here really starting to lose. 47 men left in that unit. 170 kills. Pretty good job. It looks like the archers actually have moved away from this side. Where did they go? Oh, wait a second. Oh, Carthage has his archers in there. I didn't see them. He did bring 2 of his Cretans inside the settlement. They are volleying down on one lone unit of the Gallic hunters who are just dying. Immediately dying, and there they go, starting to rout off of the battlefield. We have another unit of the mercenary Cretan archers here for Egypt starting to return fire. So hopefully they can get some good kills. This Cretan archer unit for Carthage down to 97 men, but again, still 2 units of Cretan archers volleying into 1 unit of archers. Where are the rest of the defenders' archers? I mean, Bowie has all his archers over here. Some of the Rhodian slingers taking some volleys. 120 kills for them. Oh, they're out of ammo. Okay. So good. Good for them. They're making the Cretan archers and the Nubian bowmen, maybe the Royal Kushite archers over here, waste their ammunition. So good job there. Unit of the Rhodian slingers down to 25 men. They have shattered completely, but they did soak up a decent amount of the attackers' ammunition. So good on them. Very well done. Celtic bowmen are going to continue pulling back. Might be maybe waiting for an opportunity to get them around over here to start getting some flank shots in on the attackers as they're pressing forward. Might not be a bad idea. Another unit of Libyan infantry out there. We do still have the 3 artillery. Look at that. Getae 258. This unit here, 102 for Carthage, and the Kush artillery, 183. So very well done. Good job with their artillery. More archer fire pouring in here. 2 units of the Dacian heavy bowmen. I wonder if one of the defenders wished they had a unit of cavalry right now, just to see where this noble sword goes. If this noble sword goes inside, one unit of a heavy type of cavalry would do amazing. Maybe not so much light cavalry, maybe medium cavalry, but heavy cavalry would just have such a fun time. Such a fun time with these Dacian heavy bowmen. Actually, one of them looks like they're pretty much out of ammo. 188 for that unit, 142 for that unit. But still, Getae breaking through on this side. Neutralizing this tower yet again. Celtic warriors are losing slightly against a beaten-up unit of noble swords. 134 kills for them. Celtic warriors looked like they were pretty much a fresh unit charging in there. 16 kills for them. And actually, oh, look at this. Carthage coming over here, going to capture this gate. They're not going to have to worry about the towers anymore. But we're starting to see one unit of these sword followers making their way over. So Boii is starting to activate his heavier troops, at least coming around to where they are currently needed. Back over on this side, though, yeah, we're starting to have a break. Chosen swords not looking too good. The Galatian swordsmen here for Egypt are going to pull back. All the hunters here out of ammunition, so they're just going to fall forward, try and be a bit of a buffer or a delay maybe. Nope, they're pulling back. So this might not be good now, because all these Celtic hunters or Celtic bowmen are trapped. Yeah, that's not. Ooh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Yeah, the Arverni send those archers up there just to try and delay these guys so the Celtic bowmen can get out of here. So I think they still, 67, 78, 68, and 60. So these guys still definitely have a lot of ammo. There we go. Good job there by the defenders. Going to bring up some more of their infantry. We do have the general's bodyguard for Carthage coming around, though. But it looks like maybe this unit of Galatian swords are going to get there just... Yeah, okay, Carthage general is going to pull away. And these Celtic bowmen are saved. Great job there by the defenders. Sacrificing a couple of units, but sacrificing a couple of units for the greater good of the defense. Celtic bowmen still making their way back around. We have the Oathsworn general. Looked like he was going to make his way around just to show off his ability of cutting throats. But here we go. The Royal Peltash general for Egypt starting to get forward, starting to throw some volleys into this noble sword unit. They are going to pull back, and look at this. This is what I call reinforcements right here. 2 units of sword followers coming around on the flank. Perfect timing for them. You can see the noble swords immediately retreating. Or are they just pulling back to try and help break through the rest of this Galatian swordsman unit? No, it does look like they're retreating. They are pulling away, and Boii getting over here at the perfect time. Great job there by Boii, making sure that they did not lose that gate. The towers are still theirs, and he's got 2 units of his sword followers over here, along with the Royal Peltash general there for Egypt. Back over here, though, yep, they did a good job. I'm still going to applaud the defenders there, sacrificing the couple of units that they needed to sacrifice in order to save the Boii archers. Great job there. Speaking of archers, we have some of the Nubian bowmen over here starting to capture one of the towers. Looks like this other unit's going to make their way over here and try and capture this defensive tower here. Some of the Gallic hunters for Arverni going to make their way forward. 126 kills. I think they are, yeah, they're definitely out of ammunition. He's going to charge them over there and try and maybe slow them up. Oh, what is that? Ooh, here we go. Egypt. Didn't even see his artillery piece there. Great position for that. He's going to get some, he should get some really good kills. If he can get that targeting down, he's going to get some really, really great kills. General's bodyguard for Carthage again coming around. It looks like they're just going to try and get themselves some free kills on these Gallic hunters. And oh, God, murdered Gallic hunters. And this unit out of ammo, 149 kills. They are out of ammunition. And here we go. Boii starting to press up some more of his sword followers from the fog of war back here for the defenders. Let's see what he still has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He still has all 7 units of his sword followers. He's actually charging up these 2 over here, getting some of the axe warriors, also a unit of the noble swords. But again, these Dacian heavy bowmen for Getae getting some good volleys in, shooting into this unit of these sword followers. noble swords appear to be pulling back, maybe trying to reform their lines. Or actually, wait, nope, they're stepping to the side. Another unit of noble swords volleying straight in there. Looks like the archers are firing as well. So good job there by Gete. Moving this unit off to the side, which is allowing this reinforcing unit to get some great volleys in. Sword followers here down to 88 men. Still the unit here with 18, and they are pressing out. Good job there by the attackers. Really good positioning. Very well done there. Let's see, we still have the Royal Peltash General there. 8 minutes, 26 seconds left on this attack. Do have some of the Royal Kushite archers that have moved down over here. Probably trying to volley in onto the flanks of these onto these sword followers, I should say. Actually, this unit 251. This general still only has 121, so he might still have a lot of ammo left. This unit of the Kushite archers now losing their last bunch of arrows. The general unit still trying to get some volleys in. Kush is pretty much gone. He's got one unit of armored Shoto warriors there. He's got his general. Yeah, these other two units of archers are gone. So Kush is pretty much gone out of the battle. One unit of armored Shoto warriors here with 88 men left. Only 57 kills for that unit. Let's see what Carthage still has. Another unit of Libyan infantry. Do have all of these noble swords. 1, 2, 3. 3 units of noble swords. 4 units of noble swords. There's the other one. Okay. So he has lost one so far for Gete. But again, they are going to start trying to break through these Celtic warriors again. And noble swords should have little to no problem breaking through there. We are starting to see the Galatian Royal Guard make their way around. Here comes the Boii Oathsworn General. We do have the Arverni Oathsworn General, who's taken some considerable losses. About half down. 184 kills, though, for that general. Back over here, some Galatian Royal Guard switching spots with the sword followers. Other unit of sword followers here. Actually, that's pretty much a full unit of sword followers. That could be pretty bad. But the Libyan infantry making their way forward now, and they are going to volley. No, they killed 5. They killed 5 on that javelin volley. Not too bad. But I think we're going to have a second unit. Now here, maybe come this way, take out that unit of archers, and then try and maybe kill the Kush general. Not that it would really matter a whole lot, because Kush doesn't have much left. But still, take the general out. That will be a bit of a morale hit for the attacking forces. Galatian Royal Guard doing a fantastic job. Actually just broke. Oh, that was sword followers that just broke there. But this is the Galatian Royal Guard now digging in onto these noble swords. But oh no! Ooh, that was a little bit bad of a move for that Galatian Royal Guard. But still, no losses. What is their armor? 75. Wow. Pretty good, but now they're starting to take some shots in the back there. Reforming, I think he's trying to stay inside the circle to try and recapture the tower. So they are getting closer to now recapturing the tower. The noble swords did push in for Gete, but they are not going to be far enough into the line of the Galatian Royal Guard to start trying to neutralize the tower again. And yes, the Boii sword followers did make it around over here, getting into the Royal Kushite archers. General here down to 66 men. Kush's general is on their way out. Kush will be removed from the battlefield here very shortly. This forward follower unit doing a great job against these Libyan infantry, really starting to cut them down. I think once this tower gets back under control for the defenders, that will definitely help out. I think the tower should be able to fire all the way over to here. Don't really see the range of the tower. Oh no, the tower range is only to there. Okay, I thought it might have been a little bit further. But anyway, yeah, more of the Dacian heavy bowmen making their way in. We actually are starting to see the ballista crews for Carthage, and it does look like Kush's artillery crews coming off. Yes, they are. So the Gete artillery crew still just standing out there, which again, guys, that's another 40 men. Could definitely be useful. Did I just see it? Did a general just die? Who just died over here? I saw the yellow arrow. I could have sworn it looked like a general died. Oh, is the Arverni general dead? I think the Arverni general just died. But I don't think Arverni has a lot left. No, Arverni really doesn't have anything left past his general, so not a bad call for him to just send them in there and try and get more kills. 233 kills for him. Good job. Noble swords here. Bit of a dangerous thing, but again, sword followers, Galatian Royal Guard to the rescue. Going to continue holding these streets. 4 minutes left now in the battle replay, and balance of power is definitely in favor of the defenders now. But never count out the noble swords. Never, ever, ever count out noble swords. I've seen them get tons and tons and tons of kills. These noble swords on this side, though, I think they might be actually taking some losses from their own bowmen. Speaking of bowmen, we have some Cretan archers now making their way out here for Egypt, and they're going to come over and scare away the Dacians, or they, nope. Getae archers are going to charge in. This one unit is going to charge in. Is this guy still firing? Yes, they are. 107 kills for that unit. The second unit of the Cretans are going to make their way around and silence off that unit of Dacian heavy bowmen again as well. One last little bit of a volley before those Cretans get there. Good job there by Egypt. Using his archers, not just throwing them away, he's using them to stop the attackers from being able to volley in. So great job there. Dacian heavy bowmen here starting to rout the other units. Probably not going to be far behind. And even if that wins, this unit's going to be able to come around. 107 Cretans will be able to come around and get into these Dacian heavy bowmen there for Getae. See what's going on back over here. Let's see, archer fire. Any archer ammo left? 139 kills for that, 141. The Getae archers here, 172. I don't think the attackers have any more ammo. 135 for that unit there. Carthaginian general doing what he can do, charging in onto that unit of sword followers who are now switching into their shield wall formation. Shield wall formation, not shield war, or whatever I just said there. Infantry, Libyan infantry are going to pull away, let the general maybe try and get a charge in. Nope. Sword followers actually pushed out a little bit out of their shield wall again. Big charge by the general, really trying to break through this unit of sword followers. I don't think that Libyan infantry should have pulled away like that. There's still 40 men there, but the sword follower unit is starting to waver. We're getting ready to start wavering. They are losing. Speaking of wavering, though, yeah, the Libyan infantry should have stayed in combat, I think. They might not have started to waver that easily. The general is not looking good, though. His morale, army losses now setting in. 1:50 left. Guys, that's going to be it. All of the remaining attackers here just wavered or are routing. So the last 1:40 is just going to be units coming out, coming in, coming out, and coming in, I'm guessing. Fantastic battle again. Great tournament battle. I think, like I said, this is one of the rounds here. This is the first battle between these two teams. I don't know exactly what round this is. I think this is actually round 7 in this tournament. But definitely a great battle between these two teams. Actually, look at this. The Carthage general still here, waking his way around. 29 cavalry still in the unit. This might actually be something worth watching. Let's see. Is he going to try and get around? How murdered is he going to get, I wonder? Is Royal Peltash just going to destroy him? He might. He's going to make his way over. He's going to try and get to the town center. Maybe at least start trying to neutralize it a little bit, just so it's not a complete loss. Definitely applaud the want and desire here for Carthage to make their way around, at least set foot into the capture point. But here we go. Royal Peltash making their way forward. And I'm just waiting for a volley. No volley. Carthage charging into those Royals. Nice. There you go. Good job, Carthage. He's going to pull back out. He's going to try and pull back out. His general unit here now down to 24 men left. Are any of those guys coming back? Yeah, kind of, but that is going to be the end of the battle replay. I love seeing that there by Carthage at the end. Good job. Great battle replay. Really had a good time. I think this was sent in by Alfar Ragnarsson, who played as Boei. So, Alfar, awesome submission to these tournament battles. Let's take a look at him. His general 75 kills. His archers not having the greatest of day. None of them really breaking over 100 kills, but getting kills where they needed to. Celtic Warriors here, 163. Sword Followers, though, 332, 179. And that's going to actually be the end there. He ended with 1708. We get into Arverni being commanded by Asa 4. Maybe it is Asa 4. His Oathsworn General, 234. His other unit of Oathsworn there, 190. His Gaulics, 1 unit there, 126. His Celtic Warriors, not a whole lot. Chosen Swords, 145, 121, 160. And his Levy Freeman here, 1 unit there with 62. And then we will have Linsky here, who's commanding Egypt. His general, 64 kills. Galatian Royal Guard, 226. His archers had a field day here, ladies and gentlemen. 157, 155, 258. Even his Rhodian Slingers did a great job. 120 there. The Galatian Swordsman, 159, 127. And his Thoreo Spears, actually, unit of Thoreo Spears are right there, 103. Great job. We have Hermes with Getae. He's ending actually with 2260. See what his Noble Swords did. His Noble Sword General, 97. His other 4, though, 129, 167, 193, 267. That artillery is huge. 270 kills with his Giant Ballista. That's amazing. Dacian Heavy Bowman, again, fantastic day. 146, 116, 193, 173. His Heavy Spears, not a whole lot. And his Axe Warriors, pretty standard. Axe Warriors, 102, 113, 104. Pretty good job there. Bloody Stranger with Carthage, his General, 60 kills. His Ballista did pretty good, 102. Again, Archers Supremacy, 135, 139, 141. Great job with the Archers. Libyan Infantry, 127, 131. 242, good job with that unit. 133, 167, 169. His Gaelic Warriors, not a whole lot. Sam Knights, 137, 204, pretty good with those 2 units. And then finally, we have Willow here with Kush. His General, 145. His other unit of Kushite Archers, 257. And one of his Nubian bows here with 139. Armored Shotel Warriors, 105 and 100. Getting into his regular Shotels, 108, 144, 100, 105, 123. His Ballista did a great job again, 184. I think, who had the highest again? 270 for Gete, right? Yeah. But good, again, Giant Ballista, 184. Great job. And the Slave Infantry. Yeah, Slave Infantry. But all right, guys, that's going to be the end of this first battle between these 2 teams. Stay tuned. Be ready for the second battle that should be coming out in the next day or so. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Again, if you like the video, please make sure to hit that like button. That would help me out tremendously, and I would appreciate it immensely. So thank you guys very much. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.